unpopular opinions. Milk is before cereal. That is an example of an unpopular opinion and the consequences of having one. I'm only joking, we have free speech here. But that is my example because I quite literally can't be bothered to explain an old English version to my older audience and a skibbity toilet brain rotted filled version to my younger audience. Sorry, that is a bit harsh. I'm sure you're all lovely. I also have an opinion which might be unpopular, but I believe it, so it's obviously right, and that is that you should subscribe. Please, I need this. This recently came to my mind that there is a little group on Reddit where people post their unpopular opinions, and believe me, some of these are a bit odd, a bit peculiar. So today we are going to be looking at r/unpopular opinions and going over some of the most insane stuff that's been posted to this subreddit. Enjoy. I always eat dessert before dinner at a restaurant. This is how serial killers are made. These are the early signs of serial killers. So if anybody knows this person, please watch out, because in a matter of time this person will be on a wanted poster and 25 children from their neighbourhood will have mysteriously disappeared. So watch out for this person. When at a restaurant, waiting staff always find it weird when I order dessert before the appetizer and the main course. They ask, "Oh, is that all you're having?" I'm like, "No, I just want my cheesecake first, please." I have to convince them that I'm just a dessert first kind of guy. I feel like the main course is much more enjoyable when your dopamine levels are boosted. This just rubs me the wrong way because A, it's weird, it's socially wrong, and B, well, it's not illegal, it's just wrong. These are definitely the types of people who in their houses have their kitchen on the second floor and their bedrooms on the first floor. It's just wrong. I feel like if you did this at home, it would be like a different story because believe me, everybody has had dessert before dinner before. And if you haven't, stop acting different. You have. But I feel like because it is at a restaurant, I just couldn't be asked to take those extra steps. But I guess if you want to overcome your social anxiety or just try not care what others think, this is the perfect thing to do because I'm sure people will care. I'm only joking. Yeah, if I go to a restaurant and one of my good friends is sat there and goes, "Oh, I eat dessert first because I'm not like the other girls," I'm filing 50 restraining orders against your ass. Call me the fun police, but yeah, I know, I'm being a bit harsh. My husband believes running pizza underwater to cool it down is acceptable. What kind of candies cooking type stuff is your husband doing here? Pretty much what the title says. Not my opinion, but my husband's. In college, my husband and I would make oven pizzas, and he would run his slices under water fountain to cool it down faster. He says it didn't change the taste, and was still good. Oh dear, these are also the early signs of serial killers. Wouldn't be surprised if he starts vacuuming the garden, or worse, moves to Birmingham. I know, like, it's people always say, "Oh, you don't have to fit in, be different, don't change yourself for others," but I think it comes to an extent where it sometimes is a little bit too far. But that's just my words, Don't attack me for it, I'm not great with life advice or whatever, but I think at this point you might have to have a little sit down, Chris Hansen style, and explain to him that what he's doing is wrong. He definitely found this on like some crappy like TikTok life hack channel account and just hoped for the best. Cold water sucks. Room temperature water is the best. I don't understand people that drink cold water. It literally causes the teeth to hurt and you can't gulp it down because it freezes the goddamn neck. Also, it loses its taste. Room temperature water tastes not better, but well, it just tastes because it's not covered from being freezing cold. Also, you can drink a lot of it safely to actively satisfy the thirst. I think room temperature water is objectively better and cold water sucks ass. Sometimes trying to act different isn't quirky. Yeah, I gotta disagree on this one. You'll be sitting down on a warm summer's day and you're drinking some ice cold water. You're feeling amazing, like you're running through a sunny meadow with bunnies and guinea pigs and stuff. But then you sit down on a warm summer's day with a hot glass of water and it tastes like literal ass, not actual ass. I just don't know what else to compare it to. It's not nice, just drink sewage at this point if you're going to do that. I'm not a doctor or anything, but I would strongly actually advise you not to drink sewage because I'm pretty sure that is not going to be good for your health, and I don't promote doing bad stuff to your health here, guys. Mince pies are actually vile. The Britishness in me is very offended by what you just said. It's getting nearer to Christmas, and here in the UK, the general public has an absolute religious fervour for mince pies. Everyone I've met and talked to loves them to bits. The general public loves them. Mince pies, in my humble opinion, are one of the worst things I've ever had in the displeasure in subjecting my taste buds to. Sweet yet disgustingly savoury and more crumble than a flake bar. Don't subject your taste buds to the vile that are mince pies. They deserve better. The ads here are pushing the mank mince pies hard. Don't fall for the mince pie propaganda. I'm turning red right now, like in some crappy ass like Disney cartoon or something. Because I feel like the concept does sound disgusting, because if I was alive back when they were first invented, I would have thought the person that came up with that idea was off their nut and they've escaped an asylum of some sorts. But they're amazing. They're amazing. And before you guys come at me and go, everybody has different taste buds. The don't talk to me until I've had my coffee types are insufferable. How's that an unpopular opinion? Mate, everybody that voted that for unpopular opinion is literally a millennial. 100% agree. Because, I understand, it's a little quirky thing to say, but it's not. Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. Make that some, shirt on TikTok shop. Well, I actually imagine that that's a thing already, and I don't want to imagine that any further. Actually, I really hope no one I know gifts me that shirt. Or worse, someone I know in real life just casually rocks up to the function in a don't talk to me till I've had my coffee shirt. Oh yeah, do you want to see my new shirt I got? I'll have a look at it now. Yeah, that's my new shirt I got. Oreo needs to be stopped. Yeah, real. I'll tell you what, they are bloody lovely. I swear they put crack in something, because every time I see them, I'm like, okay, they're a little bit mid. But, as soon as you taste them, you're like, oh, these are actually great. These are peak. I love them. These are great. You're boring. Have some joy and whimsy in you. You're boring. These are great. There's nothing wrong with them. Also, I know these are off-branded, but, I don't care. They're good. Sorry, I sound like I'm being held hostage, or I'm some, crappy influencer, promoting some, brand deal or something. That's where I'm gonna leave it for this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. Also, remember, everything I say in this video is jokes, so, I don't actually mean when I say people are a disgrace to humanity. I'm just joking, so please don't get offended if this is you. And I'll see you guys next time.